So you want to break your addiction to carbohydrates. I get it. The first thing to know about your addiction to carbohydrates is that it's honestly not your fault. You have a big enemy, and that's big foods. They are out to profit off of your addiction. It is in their best interest for you to continue eating the foods that they have processed to make taste delicious for you. So know at the absolute beginning, before we even start this conversation, that your addiction to carbohydrates is not your fault. The best way to break your addiction to carbohydrates is to pick a partner. Everything is easier to do if you have someone else that's holding you accountable. So pick a friend. If that friend is us at Life is No Yoke, great. But make sure that someone is tracking with you, making you feel good about the good choices that you're making, and is your partner in this. And the second thing is pick a weekend. For us, we eat no carbs throughout the week, and then on Friday night and all through Saturday, we get to eat whatever we want. This method has been working for us for the past 3 years. So we eat really healthy and really clean during the week, and then over the weekend, we let it slip a little bit. So indulge me a little bit on using your imagination here, and that is the way you're going to use your imagination is thinking about a miracle vision for yourself. So if you wake up and you wake up from a dream and you have woken up to a miracle, and that miracle is, I feel super confident in my bikini enough that I'm going to sign up for a sand volleyball league this summer. Or the jeans that I've been saving since college because they're my favorite but haven't fit for years suddenly do. Something like that, that's the miracle. That's what we're working towards. We want to be bikini ready. We want those jeans to fit. We want to be the friend that people approach at the bar. Whatever it is, that is your miracle. I want to make sure that my mother of the bride dress fits for my kid's wedding this summer. Whatever it is that you're working towards, that's your miracle. Then think of the things that you're already doing that are helping you get to that place. What's helping you get to fitting into those college jeans? Is it that you finally said no when your coworkers asked if you wanted to go in on a pizza for lunch? Is it that you actually made yourself a healthy breakfast this morning? Whatever it is, those small wins are already helping you get to that miracle, and you should celebrate those because that's how you get there eventually. So one thing to remember along this journey to getting rid of our addiction to carbs is that you're going to fail. It's impossible not to fail. But just because you do fail doesn't make you a failure. So embrace it, understand that you're a human being, understand that an addiction is truly an addiction, and that drug addicts go back many times before they're finally cured of their addiction. It's really the same, even though a carb is less serious, but you're still working towards breaking an addiction, and there will be times where you find yourself failing. But one lesson to remind yourself of is just because you failed once during that day doesn't mean that your entire day is shot. I am so guilty of this mentality. Well, I had donuts for breakfast, so I screwed up today. I guess I'm gonna have a sandwich for dinner, and I'll probably order a pizza too. Sandwich for lunch, order pizza for dinner. But you tell yourself, I already screwed up today, I'll start afresh tomorrow. Don't do that to yourself. If you have a donut for breakfast, tell yourself, all right, I indulged a little bit this morning. Now I'm gonna be really good and I'm gonna have a big green salad for lunch. You'll feel so much better about yourself at the end of the day. So one of the questions that you're gonna wanna ask yourself along the way to getting rid of your addiction to carbs is, what's for breakfast? Breakfast is a really important meal of your day. I'm sure you've read that a million times, but it's gonna start you on the right path for the day. So you know you're supposed to eat breakfast, but most of us are running out the door, and so we grab something that's easy. We make a piece of toast, we grab a bagel, we grab a donut, even something prepackaged like a granola bar, and we tell ourselves, hey, it's already a win, you're eating breakfast. But all of those carbs are really contributing to making your day, you're continuing on your day of adding carbohydrates and continuing on with that addiction. You're gonna want it for lunch, you're gonna want it for dinner. So the best possible thing you can do for yourself is start the day strong. Make yourself a green juice. Make yourself a protein shake. Grab a banana if you don't have time to make something. But make sure that you're starting your day strong, because that will help you continue working on the right path for that day. Awesome, good for you. You made a healthy breakfast. Now comes the hard part, when you get into a social situation at work. So have a party line. Tell yourself, if someone asks me why I'm not gonna go get sandwiches for lunch with everyone, I'm going to say, and make that line something easy, like, hey, I'm trying to keep my streak alive and make it until Friday. So easy, no one can fight you back on that. And then really do stick to that. Keep the streak alive until Friday. And then when you make it to Friday, don't be a jerk. You get to eat whatever you want, but don't order a burger with onion rings, a milkshake, and then get a piece of cake on the side. Keep it clean. You're gonna eventually learn from your body. Your body's gonna tell you, we don't want this, we don't need this. You slowly don't crave carbs as much. Obviously, that's the point here. So you're gonna use your feast day, you're gonna use that weekend time to eat carbs, and that's cool, but don't be a jerk about it, is all I'm saying. Okay? So one of the main problems with breaking your addiction to carbs is feeling like nothing but carbs fills you up. I am so guilty of this. I know that for years, unless I had a carb, I didn't feel like I had actually eaten. People would say, oh, eat a salad. And I'd say, fine, but I need a piece of bread to actually feel like I ate something. And again, that's part of your addiction. We have so many recipes on our website that are extremely filling that have no carbs at all. Our detox salad comes to mind. It's chock full of really hearty vegetables. Our butternut squash soup, I can have half a serving before I'm completely full. I couldn't even eat a piece of bread if someone handed it to me after eating a bowl of our butternut squash soup. So make yourself aware of some of these recipes that are filling without carbs, and that will really, really help make you feel full. So the thing that's worked for me best is to have a Vitamix sitting out on my counter, making myself green juice, making myself healthy foods. This is now what we do for a living. We sell Vitamix machines. So if that's something that you're interested in, go to our website, lifeisnoyoke.com. We've got tons of resources to help you decide which one is best for you, which one you will have living on your counter, which one's gonna help you with your addiction to carbs. Make sure that you type in our promotion code. That's how we make a living, that's how we pay our bills, and that's how we can continue making videos like this one. So make sure to go to our website, lifeisnoyoke.com, like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, and thanks for watching. Bye. Good?
Yeah.
Good enough?
Good enough. Ooh.
I can put my Fitbit back on. But you tell yourself, I already screwed up today, I'll start afresh tomorrow. Don't do that to yourself. If you have a donut for breakfast, tell yourself, all right, I indulged a little bit this morning. Now I'm gonna be really good and I'm gonna have a big green salad for lunch. You'll feel so much better about yourself at the end of the day.